As the countdown to Republic Day begins, Kartavya Path is transforming into a theatre of modern warfare, where tradition marches alongside technology.
The marching contingent comprises 4 officers.
Mounted cavalry, a symbol of legacy, now integrated into a battlefield shaped by surveillance drones and mechanized firepower. For the first time, the Remount Veterinary Corps brings a powerful message. Adaptation is survival.
This time the Remount Veterinary Corps contingent is very uniquely curated. We are having 2 Bactrian camels from Ladakh, 4 Zanskari ponies, 4 raptors, and then we have army dogs that are taking part in the contingent. Amongst the army dogs, we are using 5 types of indigenous breed. The birds have natural capabilities and that enhances the operational effectiveness. And presently we are training these black kites for anti-drone operations and surveillance purpose. You can also observe that there is a camera mounted on their head, which helps us in surveillance. So that is how their training is being done for these 2 main operational roles. These animals are highly adaptable and they can work at an altitude of more than 15,000 feet in cold, thin air and steepy terrains. So they are highly, they have a very good endurance and they can be utilized for different purposes such as logistical support and mounted patrolling in cold desert areas of borders.
From animals trained for surveillance and anti-drone warfare, India's military ecology is expanding. The battlefield of tomorrow is unforgiving, especially at extreme conditions.
Scouts is basically based on the concept of sons of the soil, where recruitment is done from the local area, because the local troops are well versed with the area and with the weather conditions as well. Scouts is majorly deployed in high altitude and they have exceptional mountaineering skills, whether it be navigating through vertical rock faces, and they have a high endurance in such high altitude areas as well. We are trained for such conditions and we have done training to operate in such high altitude areas. So this is a part of job and we are very much proficient in what we do. We are showcasing this specialized clothing. This is called extreme cold weather clothing system. This is also called a 3-layer suit, in which the innermost layer is all black, the middle layer is green and the outer, as you can see, is all white. This is very lightweight and breathable also. This is windproof and waterproof as well.
The soldier is now lighter, faster, deadlier, equipped for icy frontiers and real-time combat.
Led by Captain and
Armor, air defense and missile shields, lead deterrence forms the backbone of India's land dominance. For the first time, the world's only active horse-mounted cavalry regiment steps out in full combat gear.
Since the theme of the parade, we have to showcase the battle array formation and cavalry, which has an operational role of surveillance in cross-country terrain where vehicles cannot enter and it is difficult for the soldier on foot to travel for long-range patrols. That's where horses are used and we are showcasing our combat role in the parade. In places where even drones can't enter terrain like dense jungle, you need horses for long-range patrolling. Apart from that, the training of the army officers and the officers of any defense of the armed forces, it is a very important part to keep horse riding for the development of leadership skills. It teaches offensive spirit and risk-taking ability. We are carrying AK-203, which is a standard issue weapon of the Indian Army.
Legacy units modernized for modern wars. Unmanned ground systems now take over the most dangerous last stretch of the battlefield.
As part of infantry contingent, we are showcasing unmanned ground vehicle. This is the first time we are showcasing on Republic Day parade, and under Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are inducting these vehicles into army. So it is a high payload 4x4 vehicle, which is designed for surveillance, medicine supply, and logistic support across across cross country. The main features of this equipment is the advanced autonomy and self capability. It can navigate through difficult terrains on its own, and it can independently choose its routes. The four vehicles which we are showcasing this time are: one is Bhairav, other one is Bhuvi Rakshak, one is Nigrah, and other one is Krishna. So these are the four vehicles which we are showcasing. There are various means by which we can use these vehicles. Like for surveillance we can use it, and the basic use of these vehicles in infantry, if I can tell you, is the last 100 to 200 meters of battle which infantry earlier used to do with its bayonets and rifles, where the casualty of infantry soldiers was quite high. So to reduce that, to fight that last 100 meters of battle, we are inducting these vehicles. We can mount mission-oriented payloads, mission-oriented weapons on these vehicles, so that we can neutralize the enemy in close combat battle.
Atmanirbhar Bharat is no longer a slogan. It is rolling, tracking, and striking. Even legacy artillery evolves. The future, however, belongs to the eyes in the sky.
Well, as the recent global conflicts have demonstrated, drones have become vital components of multi-domain warfare and help us achieve operational success in the modern battlefield. So, Project Drone Shakti, it symbolizes the Indian Army's integrated framework for the sustenance and development of drones in the forward areas itself. And as far as the drones are concerned, it will deal with all types of drones, be it surveillance drones, logistic drones, and also the kamikaze drones. There will also be precision strike advanced armed drones which are on display on our vehicle, and these are all flagship indigenous drones which have been developed in-house by the core of EME to cater to India's specific operational demands. The indigenous flagship drones, namely leading the fleet, is Khadra Chatra. It is an IC engine powered drone which has unmatched long range reconnaissance and surveillance capability. It is also a true symbol of Atmanirbharta since it has been developed in-house. Along with it are the advanced armed drones Baz, Sudarshan, and Navastra 81. These are all precision strike drones which highlight India's growing precision striking potential. Along with it is also a kamikaze drone Shakti.
From logistics to lethal strikes, drones now dominate multi-domain warfare. Missile power defines strategic messaging. From Pinaka's long-range saturation strikes to BrahMos, the world's fastest cruising missiles, India asserts unmatched deterrence. Anti-tank warfare remains a battlefield decider.
Nag missile system is developed by DRDO, and this time we have got the Nag missile Mark II. And this time we have got 4 launchers along with 30 mm gun and 7.62 PKT.
Sir, this is being mounted on a Soviet-era BMP. Do you believe that this is the right platform for the same?
It is good. It is a good platform. We have seen in different terrains. It operates very well.
And with the experience of operating BMP for a very long time, there is a degree of comfort as well, I believe. Sir, the Nag platform is an anti-tank missile with terminal diving capabilities. So, how is it that this is being featured against a Javelin or a man-portable device? How is it different?
Basically, for Nag missile, we are developing it and we have got the Russian ICV. So if we compare it with the other Javelin and other anti-tank missiles, we are capable enough to make our own missiles and do operate them.
Air defense proven, tested, lethal. Akash battle tested during Operation Sindoor stands as a shield in the sky. Experts say this parade is also a geopolitical message.
Traditionally, countries like Russia, China, North Korea, etc. have used their annual day military parades to showcase their military power and strength, to roll out their latest current cutting edge military equipment like their latest rockets, missiles, anti-tank guns, their fleet of tanks and BMPs, etc. As the focus has largely been on showcasing their intercontinental ballistic missiles, their hypersonic missiles, their cruise missiles, etc. This was the practice in India too in our Republic Day parades. But unfortunately, over the years, we found a school of thought which curtailed the military component of our parade to almost a token. And there was every year an increasing number of cultural pageants and shows, so that more than half the parade is now consists of cultural pageants and cultural dances, etc. So the military component of the parade had been reduced over the years, which was rather sad, because even when we saw the foreign dignitaries, they showed much more interest in the military parades than the cultural dance, pageantry and the rest of it. I'm very happy to note that this year the focus is on showcasing the weapons, the missiles, the cutting edge technologies with the help of which we won such a spectacular victory in the Operation Sindoor 1.0.
Global fault lines are shifting and India is watching, prepared.
Last year, I remember for the Raisina dialogue, 22 EU commissioners traveled to India for the first time ever, the largest ever delegation of EU commissioners going to a country. And then, of course, the German fellow has just been here, the French guy is going to come. All of them are looking for the Indian market because they have nothing else left for them. May I end by saying that I recall this was probably in the 80s when I was dealing with West Europe. We used to have these meetings, 6-monthly meeting, where there would be a European chap European country that was the head of the European Union for 6 months. It used to rotate every 6 months, and we would have to meet them. And our minister would travel, and they would give us the meeting on the last day, whichever country was chairing it, on the last day of their presidency, and give us 10 minutes and say, get lost. So this is the kind of arrogance that we have seen, but now it has changed. May I just say, we are willing to let bygones be bygones, but respect India's national interest just as we respect you. And if you wish to mess around with me, I'm more than willing to take you on head on. So they are coming here. They wanted to come. We've invited them. We don't have this kind of foreign policy where we are childish, we are churlish, we are petty. All right? Prime Minister has been invited to visit Italy, and the IMEC corridor is being discussed, etc. Somewhere deep inside me, there's a feeling that we should thank Donald Trump for doing what he has done. He has cut Europe to size and showed Europe its true position.
Republic Parade 2026 is not about pageantry alone. It would be about preparedness in an uncertain world, and the first Republic Parade since Operation Sindoor. The unmissable declaration of readiness on 26th of January 2026. A nation secure in its strength, confident in its capability, prepared for every challenge ahead. This is India marching into the future.